guys, welcome back, or welcome if you are new. Today we will be continuing on with our haunted location series, and we will be talking about the Headless Bride of the Old Faithful Inn. While Yellowstone does have a lot of tales of ghosts and haunted places, the Headless Bride of the Old Faithful Inn is by far the most well known. So over many years, there have been a ton of sightings of a woman dressed all in white, carrying her head under her arm, walking down the crow's nest in the Old Faithful Inn. Now, there is a local legend about where this spirit that haunts the inn comes from, and it's actually a pretty disturbing story. So as the legend goes, back in 1915, there was a very wealthy man who owned a shipping company. And he had a daughter who was a rebel. She wanted to be a modern woman, so she didn't want to go for an arranged marriage with another wealthy family. Instead, she had fallen in love with one of their servants, and she wanted to marry him. Now, the father was completely against this marriage from the start. He felt that this man was just a gold digger. He was just out to get the family's money. He tried to convince his daughter of this, but she wouldn't budge. She was stubborn, and she had made up her mind that she was going to marry this man. But the father devised a plan. He was going to give them a large sum of money, but after that, they would be cut off completely to the family funds, and they were to leave New York forever. But unfortunately, the couple agreed to this deal, and they left New York and headed down to what was supposed to be the hottest vacation spot, the Old Faithful Inn. Now, unfortunately, it didn't take very long for this man to start showing his true colors and his true motive, and that her father had been right all along. He blew through all their money in only a matter of months on booze and gambling. Now, it is said that the maids would hear a whole lot of screaming and arguing coming from room 127. The couple was clearly no longer happy, so the maids tried to leave the couple alone. Now, one night, things got even worse. There was a huge explosive fight between the couple, and the man actually just barged out of the hotel, never to be seen again. Now, the hotel staff felt very sorry for the bride, so they decided to give her some space and not bother her for a few days till things kind of calmed down. But after several days of not seeing the bride come out of her room, they decided to go and take a peek and check on her. Now, sadly, when they opened that door, it was a gruesome sight. It had looked like a hurricane had hit the room, and then on top of that, the bride's head had been cut off and was missing. Now, after several days, hotel guests started complaining about a foul odor coming from near the crow's nest in the hotel. So the staff decided to investigate, and lo and behold, they found the bride's severed head at the top of the crow's nest. So that is the tale of the Headless Bride that haunts the Old Faithful Inn in Yellowstone. So I don't know about you, but that to me is kind of a sad story. I mean, the poor girl she thought she had found love, and it turned out that her father was right all along, and that this man was just after her for her money. And that to me is just so tragic and sad. And I find it so sad that not only did he steal all of her money, but he murdered her instead of he could have just left. So I don't know if any of y'all have visited the Old Faithful Inn and gotten to see the Headless Bride. If you have, then I would love to hear your experiences down in the comment section below. And also, if you have any haunted locations that you would like for me to talk about on here, please also feel free to put those suggestions in the comment section below. Okay, so that's all for today's video. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel and hit that bell notification so you never miss a video. Thanks for watching, guys. Sweet dreams.